Mark Dolan tonight is a lot of things. It's the home of viral videos. It's the home of free speech and diverse opinion. And where possible, it's the home of good news. Our glass is half full, and we will seek out the positives where we can find them. And look no further than a story which will surely silence Remain voices everywhere. Britain has announced an amazing deal to join the snappily titled CPTPP, which I thought was a medication for a sore throat. In fact, it's the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, which comprises Japan, Canada, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Mexico, Peru, Chile, Australia, New Zealand and Brunei. It jumps overnight to 16% of world trade once Britain joins, leapfrogging the combined EU. It's a trading bloc worth over £17 trillion. Nice work if you can get it. All of this unlocked, we're told, thanks to the Prime Minister's Brexit breakthrough, the Windsor Framework. Now, whilst I voted Remain in 2016 due to my concerns about short to medium-term economic disruption, which I cannot deny is happening, I personally instantly accepted the result. A, because I'm a Democrat, and B, because I knew there would also be massive positives too. And mark my words, they will keep on coming. Britain's robust approach to stopping the boats, because these perilous crossings are a humanitarian, national security and economic disaster, is only possible as an independent, sovereign nation. Trade deals with countries all over the world are only possible as an independent, sovereign nation. Ditto for a strong foreign policy. And this new partnership with the fastest growing trading bloc on planet Earth is only possible as an independent, sovereign nation. Should America and China join, which is hoped, well, lots going to happen, including South Korea joining as well. We will ultimately enjoy tariff-free trade with a vast portion of the world, far bigger than the EU. And that was the point of Brexit, for Britain to adopt a global worldview economically, diplomatically and culturally, which of course reflects our nation's story. Now, this group, TCP or whatever they're called, is not political. It's merely a trading bloc, allowing Britain to sell our world-class goods and services more easily. And that's what membership of the EEC was in 1973 when we joined, before it became an overtly political project and a sovereignty power grab. If the EU was still simply about free trade, we'd still be in it. But in the end, the Brits rejected the optional extras that came with membership. Free movement, the threat of a one-size-fits-all currency, the inability to negotiate trade deals with the rest of the world, and payments of £22 billion a year, which over 2 decades is the entire cost of the pandemic. We've opted out of all of that with a new vision for an independent, internationalist country that can strike partnerships with anyone. Now, during the Empire, our footprint was a truly global one. And we can once again take baby steps towards becoming a truly global presence, not under the thumb of Brussels and their political project to create a massive country, a United States of Europe, which is, of course, the wet dream of the globalist elite. Writing in The Telegraph this week, former chief Brexit negotiator, a good friend of mine, Lord David Frost, said the following. He said, "This deal matters because the CPTPP is where the growth is. With Britain a member, it has the same GDP as the EU 27. But it will grow much faster in future, increasing the benefit of Britain's new access to the world's most dynamic markets." Now, of course, you'll continue to see negative headlines about Brexit and about Britain, because we dared to choose our own destiny and exit the monolithic, unaccountable and undemocratic bloc headquartered in Brussels. We have escaped legal, diplomatic, economic and political tyranny as a result of Brexit. And this new deal with the rest of the world is an added insurance policy against ever rejoining the EU. The only place we're going back to is the future. Oh, and by the way, the latest figures suggest that Britain has avoided recession too. And if that's not good enough, how about this beauty from my former colleague here at GB News, Andrew Neil? Andrew has been very wise. He's tweeted the following. Sterling has become the best performing currency among developed economies this year, gaining 2.3% against the dollar so far. Cue much wailing and gnashing of teeth among the extensive Twitterati who can't abide anything that undermines their narrative that the UK is a basket case. Well done, Andrew. I knew there was hope for you. The future's ours and the future's bright. Bring on global Britain. With my glass half full, I'll drink to that.